Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, the world out there. Today we are going to take a look at Gemini's week ahead for April 12th through the 18th. Okay. In this reading, I'm going to do things a little bit different this week. Normally I'll do an overview and I'll break it down a little bit deeper. I still am going to do that, but I'm going to do a little bit different style. I'm going to do like a spread, a basic Celtic cross. Okay, so we will tap into the energies with the energy oracle per usual. Okay, then we will get an overview message with the fairy tarot and dive a little bit deeper with the traditional tarot deck, but I will do a Celtic cross with the traditional tarot deck to kind of get a little bit of more information. Okay, so please keep in mind, guys, the messages on YouTube are general. They are not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely going to be something in the message for you. For more information on how to book a personal reading, the energy cleanse kits that I offer, how to get entered into the drawing here on the channel, all that other useful information is linked below in the description box. And if you would like future messages, you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone is always welcome, and it does help set your intentions with the channel. So let's jump in, Gemini. Tap into these energies. For Gemini Spirit, what does Gemini need to see for April 12th through the 18th? Please and thank you. Geminis. I feel like somebody is going to be coming in. There's going to be somebody that comes in that offers you something romantic. Maybe just a romantic conversation. This could be somebody from your past, but I feel like you're going to be blocking this. You still have this attachment to something that hurt you in the past, okay? And I feel like this may be blocking any future possibilities, because here's the thing. We bring into our life, we attract into our life that in which we focus on. It's the law of attraction. So, if you focus on what happened in the past, what hurt you, what you don't want, that's what's going to come into your life. If you focus on the things that you want in your life, the desires that you have, for instance, if this person from your past keeps coming back and every time they come back, you are focused on what they did to you and you don't want to talk because of what they did in the past. Instead of focusing on what is it that you want from this connection? What do you envision out of this connection? By making that switch, it'll help you to be more open to the possibilities, but you're not going to be open until that perception is changed. The soul journey cards that are coming out for you, Gemini, is relationships and balance. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So you're going to attract the people into your life that are going to help you to level up. Meaning, if there's a lesson that you need to learn about letting go of an attachment, these people are going to still come into your life continuously over and over until you release that attachment to this past thing. Try to focus on the balance. Focus on what you do want. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, so focusing on the things that you do want instead of what you don't want. I feel like this person has an attachment to you, but in a positive way. I feel like this woman holding a heart is you. I feel like you have a pull on this person that's coming back into your life. So let's take a look here, Gemini. What else can we see? It's time to detach from this past. It's time to detach from the past and focus on the future. The Fairy Tarot. For Gemini's overview message, Spirit, what does Gemini need to see? Prince of Summer. This is the Knight of Cups. This is a romantic message, a romantic offer, possibly even an apology. Let's see. This is definitely a romantic message, Gemini. This is coming out. I feel like things are going to start. The delays are over. I feel like you're starting to release this attachment. Geminis have been going through a healing process for a while. I've been picking up on the energy for the past year, maybe. So we have the Two of Summer, which is the Two of Cups, the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune, Unity, which is the Hierophant, and Ace of Spring, which is the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely a passionate new beginning, something that is more traditional, in more of a traditional sense. I feel like this is somebody who may be coming back in from the past to heal a situation. There may be travel involved here, but I feel like there's a need here to do the right thing for the right reason. There's a need here to communicate your needs, communicate where you see this headed. Focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want. By focusing on what you don't want, I feel like it starts causing this person to become defensive, and then you never get to express what it is that you want out of this connection. So there's always this confusion of how this is going to turn out. The main issue here is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is confusion, uncertainty. This card also talks about having a lot of options, but I feel in this sense it's not knowing what the options are. It's crossing this. So I feel like somebody is maybe too independent or exuding too much independence, because I feel like, Gemini, you do want a balanced connection here. But by acting like you don't need anybody, you don't need anyone to help you, you don't need anybody to be there or assist. You don't need a partner in your life to do things with. That may be not your intentions, but the energy that you're exuding, and it's causing confusion. This person may think that you don't want them in your life because how you're presenting yourself. And that might not even be the case here, Gemini. You could very well want a partnership, but I feel like you just want something that's more balanced, more stable. This is your energy. The Ten of Pentacles is your energy. So I feel like you're very focused on your goals. You are focused on stability. You want something that's going to be around long term. You don't want something that you're going to invest your time and energy into and not be able to, you know, continue for the long term. The next card out here is what you're not aware of. I feel like you might not be aware that this person sees you as their person, their empress, the person that's on top. They may not have expressed this, or because of your interactions with this person, it never comes out. But I feel like this is how they see you. This is how they view you. This could also symbolize you have everything you need within you, but maybe exuding a little bit more femininity, you know, like allowing things to happen, allowing things to come to you, and maybe even asking for a little bit of help. You might not need the help, but understand, Gemini, that that's what cultivates a relationship, is when a person is feeling a part of. So maybe you don't need the help, but including this person into whatever you're building here is going to help them feel connected, okay? What's gotten you to this place, what's brought you here to this, in this hostility, in this relationship, I feel like at one point this was probably a very codependent situation here with the devil at the bottom of the energy, okay? This card, toxicity, codependency, addictions, overindulgence, but I feel like what it's saying here in this reading, Gemini, is that codependency between you two. I'm going to get some clarifiers out here for all these cards, especially the devil, because I know that's one that people have a hard time with. So this last one here is going to be what's coming next? What's next, right? I feel like there is. And another thing I'm seeing here is there's a lot of major arcana or higher level minors, okay? But I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity that's presented, but there's a need here to focus on balance, okay? Focus on the healing process. I get this feeling, this vibe that by communicating what it is that you want, that's going to start shifting this person's perspective on you, okay? By communicating the positive things, you know, what you're focusing on instead of what you're not wanting, okay? What you don't want out of this person. I do feel like in the past here, Gemini, you probably have been very standoffish, very withdrawn, okay? Not really expressing your feelings like you should to this person. I feel like that's most likely why there's a lot of confusion here. I feel like whatever it is that you're building, whatever you've been focusing on, at times I feel like you may be worried that this is going to work out or how this is going to play out. And again, there's the shift in perspective that needs to take place here, okay? Instead of focusing on the things that you're worried about, that you're stressed about, try and focus on the balance, right? Try to focus on the positive aspects, you know, the things that are working well in your life. What's gratitude is the attitude, okay? Because again, Newton's law of attraction, if you are going to get more of what you put your energy into, you're going to get more of what you focus on. The universe doesn't know the difference between what you do want and what you don't want. And it's hard, it's difficult to focus on what you do want when you're focusing on the things that you don't want. The Nine of Swords. I feel like also in the past, money could have played a part in why this partnership didn't work out. Something along the lines of money. Okay. One thing I want to say here, you do have the tools, you have what it takes. We have the Magician on the bottom of the deck, okay? But slow and steady is going to win the race when it comes to this person, when it comes to this connection, if you decide this is what you want. But the ball is in your court, Gemini. The ball on this is in your court. I feel like this person is going to wait, is the sense that I'm getting. If they don't wait, maybe they do run off to another connection, but I feel like this person may be very connected to you on a soul level. So let's get a couple cards out for your advice, Gemini, for this week. The advice here for Gemini Spirit. What does Gemini need to see? Communication. 8 of Wands. This also talks about taking action, but I feel like there is a need here to not be as aggressive. So we have the Queen of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So this talks about making a practical decision and standing in that, right? Sticking with that decision. I feel like there's a need here for communication, or there's going to be communication that comes in about this partnership, about this soul level connection. I also feel like there's going to be an offer that's going to be made that's going to be very stable, very practical, as something that you're not expecting. This is like a surprise. Now, whether you are working to change your perspective, whatever part of the timeline you're on, whether you're working to change your perspective, this offer is going to help initiate or help perpetuate that. Okay, so Gemini, the Power Thought card that's coming out for you guys for this week. Am I willing to let go? I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. I am willing to let go. Beautiful reading. Beautiful. So, Gemini, I am going to do an extended version to this reading. I'm going to take a look into this offer, dissect the offer a little bit, see what the intentions are here. Also take a look at where this is headed. What are the next steps? We'll pull out the guidance cards for the blessing, soul truth for the weekly lesson. If that is something you guys are interested in, the link will be below in the description box. Otherwise, if this is where I leave you, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank everybody for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, the link is below in the description for the extended. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.